Hey, so we did front brake pad on this Toyota Camry. This is a 2018 model. So to do the rear brake pad, you have to remove both of these caliper bolts, upper and lower. And the reason is, this is a 14 millimeter. The reason is because the line does not have that free plate unless you want it. You know what? Let me just show you guys. Instead of removing that, let's remove this right here. There you go. So that will give us much more clearance, and you don't have to bother with this upper brake line, caliper bolt. And once we do that, yeah, that's a good idea. You can simply, let's remove this. Forgot to take out this completely. Okay, once this is out, you can do this, because now you have, if you don't take this off, this line is not gonna allow it. So we're gonna push this caliper off just like that. Notice there's a light amount of greasing on that little guy. So these brake pads was told by the dealer they need to be changed, so we're gonna do so. There you go. Again, just like in the front, I do not like to change the hardware, the original hardware, because that's like some good stuff there. So take a wire brush, clean it really well. Aftermarket stuff I do not like to put in, because it won't line properly, it won't sit properly, it will come off eventually. So let me get the inner side. There you go. Now we need some parts cleaner. Some brake cleaner will do that. Bada bing, bada boom. We'll wait for the new pads. But meanwhile, let's take a look at our slider pins. Okay, I like the greasing on these. Okay, no, I don't like the greasing on this. So I'm gonna clean this off. So notice this is in the bottom. This is the first time these brake pads are being changed on this 2018 Camry. So we're gonna take some greasing. I am gonna be using the high temperature brake grease. So what I want to do is, meanwhile, let me clean this also. So you don't want to put too much greasing, just a light amount. Okay, that's too much. I'm gonna take some off this and put some onto that. Now we're gonna take this slider, we're gonna twist this in there and make sure the rubber boot grabs, and now we just wait for the new brake pads. We will be putting a little bit of greasing here on the pads, on the ears, so that way it can move around nice and freely. So let's wait for the brake pads. Okay, meanwhile we're waiting for the brake pads. I'm using this handheld grip compressed tool. It's just a perfect size of the piston. If you're using a C-clamp, be careful with the line. Put a brake pad here and then put the clamp in, but this fits on it perfectly. And I'm gonna just simply compress this on both sides. It's the same procedure. So guys, get yourself a handheld grip tool. This is probably like 20 bucks on Amazon. Anyways, let me do the same thing on the opposite side. Okay, so I got me some Evolution brake pads. So if you got this particular Camry, this is what you're gonna need. Inside you're gonna have 4 brake pads, and you're gonna have the hardware kit right here. So what I want to do is, from this hardware kit, I do want to open it. I want to get some parts out. So give me a moment. I am going to rip this whole thing apart. I'm going to dump this inside this. So what I need from in here is, I need 2 of these for each side. So there's 4 of these little pieces. It's called a brake wear indicator sensor. So I'm gonna need 2 for this side. So I like to put them on the top end here, just like that. This is the way to get them, okay? The round part has to be on the outer, facing the outer edge. If you get it the other way around, it's gonna go hit your rotor, okay? So now next step is for me to put Light amount of greasing here, light amount of greasing here. Okay, light amount of greasing here. Nothing crazy, okay? Your brake pad should go in nice and easy. Okay, and it should be free of any restriction, okay? You see how these pads just went in? If you're banging these pads in, no good, okay? Then your pad is gonna go in and lock up, and it's gonna overheat the rotor. So now make sure your line is nice and straight. There's no like twist and twirl to it. And we're gonna get this caliper to go down. Looking for the caliper bolt. Where did I put it? Sometimes you put something somewhere and then you can't find it. Let me get this up above, because we're gonna have to get that 14 there too. Okay, found my caliper bolt. So this goes right in. Okay, and I am gonna get this one right here right now. Okay, so I like to be hand tight, so if you want to torque these like 24 to 27 foot-pound, so always double check. Sometimes I torque things and then I go back and I want to check everything by hand. So what's the point of me torquing when I am going to be doing it by hand? So this thing is job well done here, guys. So after this, after you're done with all 4 brakes or whatever you're doing, make sure everything is nice and tight, everything is back to normal. You need to, before you start your car, you need to pump your brake pedal a few times, okay? And the reason is because the caliper needs to retract back. Other than that, if you start up the car and go, put it to drive, it's not gonna stop because it's gonna still try to retract back, and it's not gonna grip the brakes. So make sure you double check your work, both the brake pads in the right way, everything's locked up, wheels are on, everything is done. On the other side, this side, front, both sides, tires are on nice, everything is tight, and pump your brake pedal as soon as the car comes down. Anyways, thank you for watching.